So, hi dear Aries, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal love reading for all the Aries Sun, Moon, Venus rising from 2nd till the 8th of March 2026. Roles can be reversed also, and if it is not resonating, this is not your story. For personal reading healing sessions, check out the description box, you'll find the links below. And for tarot reading course, self love course, and Ho'oponopono Masterclass 2, links are given below. So, let's start. Let's check out the overall energy for Aries people regarding their love and relationship area for this week. Cool, let's see. We have the Ace of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. Slowly but surely, you guys are coming out of some kind of hitting the rock bottom kind of energy in your love and relationship area. Hmm? Slowly but surely, you guys are trying your best to open up your heart energy again, open up your heart chakra energy again. Queen of Cups is like, meanwhile, taking care of yourself, self love, self care, self healing kind of energy is more than anything right now at this present moment. And you guys are trying your best to slowly but surely fully open up to the idea of having a loving and kind relationship. Let's see your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now, Aries. Knight of Swords. This is someone who's very impulsive. Very impulsive. They feel like coming towards you with a very restless kind of energy. Okay, with this charging on you kind of energy. They are a little bit pissed off, I guess. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords here as their feelings. So we have the High Priestess, the Star card, and the Two of Swords. Okay, this is someone who feels like they can't keep their mouth shut anymore, and they feel like like for them to move on in their life, for them to heal properly in their life, they have to clear the air with you regarding something or someone. And if they're not going to do that, they will not be able to be at peace. So this is someone who feels like they can't keep their mouth shut anymore. They have to talk to you, even if it is going to lead to some kind of argument or fight. But this person is definitely feeling like rushing towards you, talking to you about something or someone, and then they are going to be at peace. Okay, so they might be in this energy of clearing some kind of misunderstanding, or they might got hurt by something you did or something you said, and now they feel like coming towards you and okay, doing something about that. Let's see, what do you feel about this particular person or situation from your side, Aries? Four of Pentacles. From your side, you feel like holding on to something very tightly. Like there is some kind of situation, maybe some truth, maybe your arrogance, maybe your attitude, but you feel like holding on to something very tightly and not releasing it for anything or anyone. It's like, I'm going to hold on to this situation or this truth or my ego for the rest of my life. Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles as your feelings for this particular person or situation. We have the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. So you feel like you should detach from something or someone slowly but surely, and you feel like you should not allow, like you should not tell it to anyone. You should just, detach and keep walking away from something or someone while watching someone from a distance, while keeping a tabs on someone. So you are keeping your feelings, you are keeping your plans to yourself, right? But you are slowly but surely planning to detach and release something or someone, maybe your attitude, maybe your ego or this situation. But for the time being, you feel like keeping yourself at a safe distance from the situation is a good idea. Where's the love? There's no love in the situation, at least for the time being. Both of you are operating from ego based energies. Let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and the Aries? King of Pentacles, their intention here is that even if things are very messy right now, things are very shaky right now, this person wants to handle the situation with a lot of maturity, with a lot of groundedness. At least this person wants to come off as somebody sorted, somebody very mature and grounded, somebody who can handle shit. Let's clarify the King of Pentacles as their intentions. We have the Tower, the World card, the King of Wands. What is happening? This person wants to end something with someone, and then they want to start a brand new cycle, a brand new chapter within this dynamics. So there are two people, two energies here. Now they might be planning to leave something that they did, some kind of attitude or behavior or nature or something that they are realizing that they should completely let go of in order to save this connection, or maybe someone. So Tower and the World card together definitely represents, these are two major arcana card of ending and shake up. This person wants to end something and one cycle and one chapter of their life and start fresh with you. Where is the love? There is passion, there is desire, there is mind, there is impulsiveness, there is restlessness. Where is the love here? I don't know. Still, they are like, I don't want to let go of Aries out of my life, out of my system. I better let go of something else or someone else, but Aries better stay with me. And that's coming out of pure ego. Let's see, what do you want from this particular person or situation from your side, honey? Aries, I hope nothing. Tower, what is happening? You want something to collapse. You want the truth to come out. You want the truth to be revealed. Even if it is going to turn into a disaster, even if it is going to lead to some kind of disaster. Let's clarify the Tower as your intentions here. You definitely want to let something collapse and definitely want to reveal something or get something revealed. So the Justice fell down. We are going to take that. And the Knight of Wands and the Judgment card. So you definitely want to bring the karmic justice in the situation where things are on and off, in and out, shaky. So you definitely want things to be balanced. You want justice on the table for this on and off, in and out, immature kind of energy. And then you want to release the situation completely. So you want to shake this thing, shake this situation up to the level of getting the justice out of the situation, getting the balance out of the situation, whatever it means in your case. And then you want to release this on and off, in and out kind of energy out of your system for good. You are tired of carrying the burden. You are tired of trying to make things work out in a particular dynamics. Now you just want to get rid of this. But before getting rid, you want to make sure that the person is going to get their lessons. They are going to get they are going to get the karmic justice. You are going to get the karmic justice, and then you want to release it to the universe. Like, okay, you are on your way to leave something or someone behind for good, but before that you want things to be fair, very fair actually, like to the point of everything should be fair, everything should be crystal clear, not even one thing should remain in an injustice. Okay, let's see what could be the possible outcome for you guys, Aries, till the 8th of March. World card, this is going to be, this is the end. This is the end. Have you heard of this song? Let's clarify the world. This seems like an end for good, and this time it's quite serious. Okay, we have the 5 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Yep, you guys are ending a chapter of misery. It seems like a end of an era where you are in a situation from last 5 years, almost 5 years. You guys are suffering from the situation. For some of you, the same situation. For some of you, the multiple situations that you have gone through, and all you got in return is injustice and pain. Now you guys are going to deliberately end this cycle, end this chapter for good, and heading towards a brand new chapter, a brand new connection, a brand new relationship. For most of you, it's like a generic energy of, okay, moving towards something new, someone new. Most of you, for some of you, it can be a new person already in your life or around you, and you're quite excited and happy about it. Cool. Let's see the guidance here. Aries. We have the Eight of Swords, Five of Cups, and the Four of Cups. Yep. There is a lot that is unprocessed, unresolved. There's a lot of overthinking. There's a lot of regret and or guilt over spilled milk, over things that you cannot change or control because it was in the past. And then there's a lot of disappointment over the fact that why the hell you were not able to handle things in a better way previously, why the hell you were not able to do certain things when you had time or something. Okay, well, now you have the time now. You can restart from now. There is no use of overthinking things that you cannot change or control, Aries. Okay, this is just a part of your life. This is not your whole life. Actually, life doesn't have any purpose or meaning, to be honest with you guys. But as humans, we want something by our side to continuously keep ourselves busy. So you have to keep on reminding yourself this is just a part of your life, not your whole life. First thing. Second thing, continuously crying over spilled milk, crying over something, or regretting over something that you cannot change or do anything about is not going to give you any kind of peace. It's going to make you feel like a fool all the time, and nothing good is ever going to come out of that. Now, about the disappointments, about making the wrong choices, wrong decisions, everything happens for a reason. You might have learned your lesson for good this time, and now you know very, very well what you should be choosing and who you should be choosing and what you should not be doing in this particular area of your life. So, you have the time now. Doesn't matter even if you're 70 or 17, you can start from now, right? For the rest of your life, you can make sure you're going to do the right thing, you're going to choose the right direction, right energies. Okay. Let me answer one of your questions related to your love and relationship area. This portion also might or might not resonate with you. If it does, good. If it doesn't, don't worry too much about it. Just leave this portion behind. Okay, and I'm going to give you 10 to 15 seconds to get the answer. If that's not enough for you, you can pause the video and unpause whenever you feel like. So let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, and ask your question 3 times in your mind space. Keep it short, simple, and precise, and your time starts now. Okay, so the answer to your question is no need to worry. See, you're trying to. Okay, often there are situations that we fret and worry about even when they are out of our control. These situations can keep us up at night. The no need to worry card lets you know that even if things seem dark, a resolution and an easing will come. Worry will not improve anything, and dawn is just around the corner, right? That's the answer for you. So, thank you so much for tuning in, Aries. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.